mic, one of the titles will say Jewish Girl Calendar.
Four, three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on my microphone tag, there are quite a few names. One of those is Jewish Girl Calendar and Jewish Model Competition. I'm honored today to have one of the most beautiful Jewish ladies of New York, Toba, who is a model and an actress and a personality, I would say, as a person next to us. Toba is wearing a dress that's designed by me, glow in dark. Those beads are fluorescent, they will glow. And she has a sash, Miss Israel. Obviously, you can tell by her eyes that a little bit of Jewish origin is behind that young lady. And to set up the stage, as you can see, I have some props. Those are really terrible pictures and taped on the coffee. But we hope that what we'll do today with this young lady is following. We're going to take pictures in front of you in a couple of minutes, and we will produce a drink, a Jewish drink by the name Toba. And hopefully you like the taste. Toba will participate in the product design of the taste. And obviously you might not be able to taste the young lady as per se, but you can taste the drink, obviously. And that will build some revenue for us, and hopefully it's a shared revenue. So the more drinks we sell on our pageants, on our events, on our competitions, the more every model gets a revenue. So obviously watch out for the Toba drink, and I hope that it tastes good, and you'll buy a whole bunch of those, cases of those. What's your favorite drink?
It's actually funny. I have a friend who actually made up a drink called the Tova Supernova.
Oh my God!
For me specifically, it was because
so I'm not the first one. Okay.
I love Sprite Zero, so it was Sprite Zero and Malibu vodka.
Malibu vodka. Okay.
I love Malibu rum.
But do you drink wine, beer? What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink, I think that if I were to have a wine, it would be a dry white.
Okay. One thing I have for you as a surprise also, something new that you probably haven't done before. I don't know if you look at my businesses, one of the businesses I run is the perfumes. And I have, for every model, I have custom-made perfumes.
Wow.
So the way, but it's a little bit different from most of the perfumes. It doesn't have any sexual connotation, sexual look, like even though you're so pretty. It has a parent, child, or like adult, like family-oriented smells. What I mean by this, let's say I have at home a couple of kids. My son is 4, my daughter is 15. So when I come home, I know my wife loves me, and but when I hug my son, when I hug my daughter, I really want them to like feel cozy and comfortable with me. So those smells are geared towards, let's say, but young boys or young girls. So it's like the homey smell, like a chamomile, the chocolate, like something that's comfortable for the kids. It's from parent to a child. It also has a smell that's geared towards elderly folks. Like when I go see my father, my mom, like my older parents, I don't have to wear something sexual. I don't want to seduce my mother or my father in that sense. So, so I'm Jewish. I don't have Saturday, pardon me. But what I'm trying to say is that those we can go to the factory where you can get a chance to pick the smell that you like, and we will bottle it, and we'll put those pictures that we'll produce today on the label. Your name will be on it, and every every time we shoot together and produce, and if people buy those, it's a shared revenue. So the models like you get to collect royalties on the production. Hopefully, it becomes a big brand. Stores will carry it, and the more it sells, the more you make money. So, again, you would not be able to smell that girl per se, but you can smell the.
Well, if I'm wearing the perfume, then it will smell like me.
Yes, but we would usually on a pageant. I don't let people too close to my models. You walk the runway, you do the show, you show the dress like you show today, but it's not like every person who is at the pageant, at the show, and the audience would be able to like literally hug you and get a real sense what you smell. But once they always can buy that perfume designed with your input and your name.
That's quite a treat.
Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about your career as the model and as the actor. What do you do?
Well, I'm an actress. I'm a painter.
Okay.
With acting, I'm actually in a pilot that hasn't aired yet. I can't say what it is because I signed a non-disclosure agreement.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. And at school and just in general, I love Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
And one of my favorite plays that I've done is As You Like It, where I played Rosalind, the main character, and she has the most lines in all of Shakespeare canon. It was quite quite the feat to try to memorize all of that, but it was one of the best experiences.
You want to give us a little piece, 5 seconds?
Oh gosh, I didn't do it recently. I'll do another one, and you can invite your fans to watch it. Watch me in person.
Okay. As far as the painting, do you know that I do the drop shipment for the painting?
You do a drop shipment?
Yes.
I'm not.
Do you know how the drop shipment works?
No.
Okay. Basically, I own a magazine that sells paintings, and the way I produce it is on my shows. You can buy the magazine, and in the magazine you would see hundreds and hundreds of different artists, and you would not be able to see the name of the person. You would just see the picture without the signature. If I get interest, let's say in your painting, people would not know the brand, the label. They just, if it fits their imagination, if it fits their interior, they really want that, they buy it of me. Let's say for $10,000, for example. I have a deal with you. Let's say wholesale price. You charge me, let's say $2,000. So I make my cut. I don't keep any inventory, so you keep your paintings. Only when I sell, I give you a call and say, Tobar, your painting gets sold. Here's your $2,000. Ship it to such person. At that point, the person receives a painting from you. They will receive your buyer, your name, actually the original one, and then they can start collecting your work. But before that part, they don't know who is the artist and like the story behind it. So they basically buy, either they love your vision or not. So whether it's you're famous or you're not famous, everybody is equal in a magazine in that sense. It doesn't cost you a penny to be in a magazine, so it doesn't there is no cost to you. It's only if I sell your work and I pay you, only then you ship it.
Okay.
So that's the drop shipment model. So maybe we'll shake on this one day. And
yeah, I'll send you a few pictures.
Okay.
As of right now, I have on my Instagram. I put up pictures of my artwork, and also my modeling pictures and any updates that I have.
Okay. What's your Instagram?
Supernova Tova.
Okay, you heard
Just
that,
like
guys? We're gonna put it in subtitles so you can do the spelling.
Supernova Tova.
But I think it's pretty easy to follow. Are we friends on Instagram? Did you follow any of my accounts?
Maybe not yet.
Not yet.
No,
okay.
Not yet.
So I'm Alexander E.
Here.
Gurman. That's the main one, and for the it's Miss Israel worldwide, or like for the Jewish calendar, it's a Jewish Girl calendar. So every business of mine has its own Facebook page, Instagram, like Twitter, social media. So they all separate. Because I run, for example, 2 pages that are fighting with each other. Like I'm a hunter, so I do like a gun girl calendar, hunting calendar, like people who hunt, and I work also very close with PETA and the animal rights division. So they don't really like each other. The people who from PETA and the people who care for the dogs and cats, they apparently a little bit against hunting and the fishing stuff, and people who hunt and love collect guns and stuff. Those are not necessarily big friends with PETA, but I do not discriminate between the parties, and I think it's fair. I'm trying to be fair for everyone. What would do you have any advice for young models or young actress who would like to follow your steps and do this job? Should they do it?
Yeah, I think that it's very rewarding, and an artist's life is very rewarding because it's not like you're in a cubicle. Everything you do, you put so much love into it, and you literally put yourself into it. Like when you're a model, you are actually your own canvas, and there's something about being your own artwork that is just so exciting to me, especially as a painter. Like becoming the painting is incredible. It's an incredible feeling to feel like art, you know?
I think that everything screams about you as an artist. I can look at your hair. I can look.
I would give it away.
Those things actually have traits like. What would you say to someone who wants to paint the hair and wouldn't just dare to do it? You still can model with a green hair or short hair. You still can do things. Just don't be bullied. Don't be afraid. Follow your dreams. Right? Yes. No.
Yeah. There's nothing more important than being true to yourself, because if you try to be everyone else, then they're already out there. They're on the market. You know, if you want to be like Karlie Kloss, right? Karlie Kloss already exists. She's getting those jobs. You're not going to take the jobs away from her. So all you can do is be yourself, and the most you can be. Be a brand. That's what Tyra Banks says. You got to be a brand. You got to be a boss and a model. You can't just be a model. You can't just be pretty anymore. You have to be a brand.
Brand. Okay.
True to yourself.
What's your secret? How do you get your gigs?
How do I get my gigs? Well, you know, as an artist, I do have a network of fellow artists, and you contribute. You know, it's very important to have friends. You know, like don't ever be mean to, like, if you're an actress, and like don't be mean to the camera guy. Don't be mean to the food guy. The food guy might be the next Steven Spielberg. You know, you got to make sure to make your friends, and be genuinely, you know, willing to give of yourself, because it comes back.
Okay. If you would produce a show, what kind of show would you produce? What would be your vision? What would you like to do?
If I could produce a show, I don't know. If I could produce a show, I'd probably help give my brother a platform.
What's your brother do?
My brother's he just graduated at NYU Tisch, and he does horror films, sci-fi. It's not an Avishai Weinberger movie without some monster in it. If anyone's going down to Shriek Fest later this year, he'll be having a short film there. And I do all of his posters. So
oh, by the way, we forgot to mention that you're really good with the editing, and you know your ways around with Photoshop, correct?
It's just like painting. I do digital art too. I paint on my Surface Book. So Photoshop is just like painting, as long as you can figure out the right color balances, and everything is. Did I mention I like art?
Okay. Hopefully this is your second time we did the casting here at Brick, and we're shooting today at Brick. Hopefully you live close by, and you can maybe become the co-producer, one of us one day. And at least I tried to mention that last time, and I would use that opportunity to kind of promote Brick another moment. Other than this, do you have any last words, advice, suggestions?
I think just
How was today? Everybody's nice?
everyone is very nice, and it's really heartwarming to be in a place where people are following what they want to do, just in a general, wherever there are artists, there are good-hearted people who are just doing what they love.
Okay, let's produce some pictures, and you can see how this young lady can strike a look.
Cut.
Yes.
I said.
Stay. We're gonna take the mics off you.